This is the Iron Trader. It is Thursday morning, so as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. Now, remember, the EIA report on natural gas will be out today at 10:30, and then on Friday, the rig count will be out at 1 p.m. for the old crude and natty gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily, your weekly, and we have a monthly chart. Okay, so let's just take a look here and see what's going on. Well, you can see yesterday we had a really nice green candle. However, the high of it was only 80.67. It couldn't get through that 80.85, but actually it was a really nice trade. Okay, now today so far we just have a red candle. But it's way early. But it's an inside day, okay? So basically, inside day is the highs and lows so far are within the highs and lows of the previous day. Okay, so what we want to watch here on the downside is we want to watch this key 8 SMA. You're looking at 78.69, and then we have your 200-day right below that. You're looking at 77.94 here. Okay, and then right below that, we have that 21 SMA here. You're sitting at 77.69. So that gives us a lot of good support underneath. Now, again, if that is lost, then we'll come over to the bottom of this candle here. We're looking at here at 77.52. And then we can come over here. We're looking at 77.17. And then we have your 76.62. Right below that, we have 75.84. And then we have your nice double bottom here of 75.52, 75.54 here. So realistically, today, what you really want to watch is watch that 8 SMA. Very, very key on a closing basis. This 200 SMA at 77.94, and then your 21-day. Now, what I do like about this is your 50-day is moving right on up. Your 21-day is crossing your 100, looking across there. Your 200, your 8-day is already above your 2100, 200, and this is looking very, very good. Okay, so what we want to do on the upside is we want to watch today's high. So you're looking at 79.36 here. And then we'll look to this high. We're looking at 79.49. And then we have here, you have 79.62. So it's all very, very tight range. If we can get up higher, we'll take a look at this candle, looking at 80.41. And then yesterday's high, 80.67. And then your big retest at 80.85. So you got a really good tight range going on here, for the upside and the downside. It's going to be a matter of time before this does break out. You can see this nice series of higher lows going on here, and you can see the nice rounded bottom. The key is up close above that 80.85. That is going to be the key, but we got to see how that all shakes out here today. So just a quick recap, just watch this key on the downside, your 8 SMA here, watch your 200 SMA, and then your 21 SMA. Those are going to be your key levels, and then if it's lost, we'll come to the bottom of that candle. That's 77.52, and then we can come down here to your 76.62. Upside, watch today's high, that's 76.39, 79.49, and then we have your basically your 79.62. Today's high again was 79.36, not 76.36. Okay, so 79.36. So you're right in that very, very tight range. And then above that, we have this nice candle here, that 80.41. Yesterday's high, 80.67, and there's your big key level, that 80.85. Here now on the weekly chart. Well, we're still looking very, very good. The key level here is going to be holding that 50 SMA here on a closing basis. That's going to be very, very key. And then we have your nice 8 SMA that's moving up. You're above your 21-day, headed for the 50. Very, very nice. And then we have your 21-day at 76.48. Now, again, if we can break above all this here, we always want to look here on your monthly chart. Okay, so you got a 79.42. That's very, very key. Now you can see where the candle went right in there for the month. And then we have your 79.88 here. So again, when you look at this range here of that 79.62, all these are jammed up. That 8 SMA here, okay, the 21 SMA here, you're all jammed up pretty much right in this area, okay? So that is what you need to break up here for the month. But you got plenty of time here, but you can see how this 8 SMA works. See how nice that works? Where it goes right on up. Once you get above, then it's okay. But when you keep on below there, see that? How it just forces the price right on down. So when we look here at your RSI, you're looking plenty of room. You're still bullish here Your green is still above your red on your MACD. Your green is still above a red here. That shows good momentum here on your weekly chart here. And this one here hasn't got started yet. Still below here, but eventually we're going to get a nice breakout here of the crude oil. The key is going to be a close above that 80, 85, not a pop above in a candle, but just a nice big ass green candle, just like what you have here, where it closes right above. That's what you want to do, but you don't want that red candle right next to it. This is what we want here on that breakout. Okay, let's take a look here at natural gas. All right, here we have natural gas, your hourly and your 4-hour chart. Now, yesterday we didn't have really a whole lot of movement. It was I'd say the scalping was just really not there. Yesterday, the crude to scalping was really good. So far today, we had a high of 1.95 and a low of 1.91. So you're just really not doing a whole lot here. So again, what you want to watch is we want to watch the top of this candle here on this 4-hour chart. You're looking at 1.95. If you can get above that, then we come up here to this 1.969. But this is the candle that we'd be looking for right there, which is that 1.98. Again, above that, we can come up to the top of this candle, 1.989. And then we have your 2.0, which is your big retest there. So realistically here, we have a really strong resistance area here because you hit it twice. Okay, so always remember that. But if you can get above, we can go to that 2.0. And then we can go higher. Again, the question is, what is going to happen when you get to this point? Now, when you look here on the downside here, you just want to watch this key 8 SMA here, 1.94. And then we have your 1.93, and then we have your 50-day here sitting at 1.936. So everything is pretty much jammed up. We just basically have some sideways action here going on. There just isn't much movement here, as you can see here on your 4-hour chart. It's just basically a sideways action. You really want to close above that 1.95. If you can, that 200-day, then we can go up to that price channel sitting there at 2.02. Okay, let's look at a daily and a weekly. Okay, here we have your daily and your weekly. Now, your weekly chart here, you can see where that 8 SMA, that's going to provide very, very strong resistance. Sitting at 2.02, okay? So very, very critical. Obviously, so far your high was at 2.0, but this is going to be very, very critical. If you can get above, then we have a lot of good targets up here. Again, you would just layer this in where you'd have your 2.12, and then this is your gap, that 2.168. That would be your target. Again, you have to get above and close above that 2.02. Otherwise, it doesn't really mean a whole lot. All right, here's what we have here. Now, I do like this. Your 8 days curling up very, very nice. You're above your 21-day, and you're moving higher, and you're providing some really nice, good support. Look at here. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. You're above that 8 SMA. Very, very nicely, and you have a nice cross. Now, you look at your 21-day here, it was coming on the way down. Now it looks like it wants to level off. The key is here, let's just look at the upside. Well, we want to look at yesterday's high. That's that 1.98. We want to come here, 1.989, and then basically 2.0. If you can get above that, then we come right here to this 2.02, and then we'll just look to the left side of the chart here. There's your 2.04, there's your 2.10, there's your 2.12, and this is the key level right here, that 2.168. Above that, what you have is you have a really nice target there at 2.25 on your 50-day. Now, your 50-day is still coming on a downslide here. Your 100 days on the downslide, your 200-day is moved off very, very nice. But watch that 50-day here. If we can break out, that's going to be the target. But when you look at this pattern, see this here? See how that nice rounded bottom is? We double bottom right here. Okay, so you had 1.52, you had a retest at 1.58, and then she's moving up here really nicely. Now, when we look at your MACD, very, very bullish, shows good momentum. Your green above your red. Plenty of room to run, 49 here on your upside. Very, very nice. Right here, we haven't had any kind of a cross. Your green is still below your red. RSI looks very good. Plenty of room to run here. The whole key to this upside is going to be this 8-day. So this is what you want to watch today, 2.02. If you can get above that, then we can just start, rallying all the way on up here. But just watch the top of these candles here, especially yesterday's 1.983, 1.989, and then that big 2 zip. Okay, above that, you have that 2.02, and then we can start ratcheting higher, and you're basically your two big targets upside, 2.16, and then your 2.25. Now, let's just take a look at the downside here. This 8 SMA here is going to be key. That's at 1.89. Very, very crucial level. And then if that's lost here, we can come right down to the bottom of this candle. This is 1.87 here. And then we have, what do we have here? That's at 1.87. And then we have 1.81. And then you have your 21-day here at 1.78. That is very, very key. This 8 SMA, you really need to close above this. That's the key. Not just intraday. Close above it like we have here, then you got a shot of this going up here. So again, watch that 8 SMA, very, very key. And then we just follow the candles, 1.87, 1.81, and then we have your 1.785, which is your 21 SMA here. So this is looking very, very bullish here. You have a nice rounded bottom, but we got to see how it's all going to shake out. So right now I'm flat. I have no position. I'll be looking for scalping UNG here today. Now remember, the pre-market and aftermarket is your friend, especially the pre-market. There's a lot of times you can get in on these trades here, and then you can, before the market even opens, a lot of times I can dump it out, buy it in pre-market and dump it out in pre-market. But you can also buy it in pre-market and see how the day shakes out. Now remember that inventory report comes out at 10:30, and last time, remember, we had that really nice spike up. So UNG, I don't know how many, I forget what I gained on that, but you can gain real good, real quick here if you have a good draw in natural gas. And I'll be out today at 10:30. Okay, I'll have more for you on crude and natural gas later today. Probably midday trading. So people seem to like that update. So we'll do that for midday, and then I'll have more in depth after the pit close at 2:30. Thanks for watching.